Hi, my name is ZaKaiRan and welcome to my second video, Amazing Relationships 2. Change your relationships within yourself and watch your relationships become amazing and go through the roof. Another amazing, super whammy jammy tip to help you create and attract awesome, loving, exciting, fun relationships in your life. Alright, so this is key number 6, appreciation. What do you appreciate about your lover, wife, hubby, honey, friends, kids, parents, etc.? That is where you must focus your attention, not on their unlovable faults. Most people fall into the trap of focusing on people's unlikable and unlovable faults than their lovable qualities. But this shoots yourself in your own foot, because then all the people in your life have no choice but to only show you unlovable faults based on the law of attraction. But if you can train yourself to pay no attention to people's faults and just focus on their likable and lovable qualities, then that is all you will see, and that is all that they will show you, and even can show you, at least when they are with you. And this is the classic scenario that destroys all relationships when you first get together, because both parties are on their best behavior, showering each other with love and affection, and focusing primarily upon your lover's positive qualities. But because society trains us to focus upon what we don't like and don't want, and teaches us to try to get rid of and kill off what we don't want, we do the classic self-sabotage pattern with our lovers and friends and family and even our children by focusing on their negative faults. And then our wonderful relationships turn to shit before our very eyes. But it's not our lover's fault. It's not your parents' fault. It's not your children's fault, etc. It's your own fault, because we fall into the old classic trap of focusing on people's negative qualities. Bad, bad, bad. But if we had never done that in the first place, if both parties had never done that, we would both live happily ever after. And when you find someone who has mastered the skill of focusing solely upon positive qualities, will you have struck gold and hang on to that person. But what about everyone else that doesn't know the key to successful relationships and the key to a happy life, which is, of course, focusing on everyone's positive qualities? Well, how and what other people think is none of your business, and it is also something you have zero control over. All you can do is influence other people with your happy, appreciative, thriving, prosperous, happy, joyful, fun life, and just keep seeing people's positive qualities, and just make that a fun game to see what kind of wonderful behavior and joy that you can see in others and inspire in others. But that is all you can do for others in regards to their behavior, is see beyond the crap that people show you and the crap that the world shows you, and see the God and the Goddess within. See the perfect source, soul, God, Goddess, all that isness, the awesome master of creation that people truly are within, regardless of what crap they show you on the outside. And when you do that every day of your life will be fun and prosperous and magical. But do the opposite, which is what most people do, and your life will become crappy, just like the crap you are focusing on. We could even turn this simple success principle into a kid's song. If I focus on crap, then I'll get more crap, and my life will be crappy too. So I'm going to focus on goodness instead. Because when I focus on goodness, I get more goodness, and goodness is a lot more fun. Hoo hoo! So if you're a shit, I won't look at it, 'cause I'd rather see the roses in you. And I want to be free, and I want to be happy, so your beauty is all I see. So every day practice The Art of Appreciation, and of course sing that song. Every morning, write about all of the things in life that you appreciate and the qualities in people that you appreciate in general. And then you can get more specific and write about the qualities and the people in your life and what you appreciate about them. And then maintain this practice throughout your day by thinking about and talking about the qualities in other people. And back away from all the conversations about the supposed faults in others. When people start bitching and moaning about people and situations and politics and focusing on what they don't like and don't want, make up a lame excuse and get the hell out of there. Or if that's not possible, you're in a meeting, well, become a master, like me, of distraction, where you find any little thing to distract people away from heading down the dark path. Hey, look at that cute dog. Or look at that cute little kitty cat. Or hey, doesn't Jane have cool shoes? Or in my case today, as a cute little green tree snake wandered by. Look at that cute green tree snake. Hey, I heard, or, some other example. Hey, I heard your kid won the Tiddlywinks competition, etc., etc., etc. So any relationship that you would like to improve, stop talking about the crappy aspects of that person and that relationship and focus on the good parts that are working well and that are easy to appreciate, and watch that relationship miraculously improve before your very eyes. Poof, magic. Or that relationship may, optionally, alternatively, drift away. But it'll do so easily, effortlessly, without dramas, naturally. And a new relationship will appear with someone more in alignment with your higher vibration and your positive focus. And anything else that you wish to improve in your life, you can use appreciation as a way to improve your relationships with your body, or your health, or your finances, or your career, etc., etc. Or you can improve your spiritual relationship with Source, with God, etc., etc., whatever you want to call it. And finding the gold about that issue and disregarding the dirt is the absolute key to your success, happiness, and fulfillment, regardless of the relationship. And the other key is to be general and not get specific until your vibration is raised, contrary to what a lot or most success trainers teach you, and they are wrong. You don't get specific until you have raised your vibration enough. Being specific is extremely powerful, but it is not powerful at all. In fact, it self-sabotages if you have not raised your vibration yet, and you do that by getting general. So let's say you have a less than desirable relationship, but you still love that person and would like to, keep them around for a little while and improve that relationship, rather than just leave them or they piss off. So write down everything that you like and love about love and relationship in general, and everything that you like in a relationship in general, without including that specific person, your lover, friend, etc., in the creation soup. So just write about what you generally want and like without any specific people in the mix. Because if you try to apply those specific desires to that specific person, then you're going to put pressure on them to change. And nobody likes to change for anybody else. Everybody's perfect just how they are. And you will also be disappointed in them because they don't match up with your desires, and putting pressure on other people to change so that you can have an improved emotional response and condition so that you can be happy is the absolute road to sadness, struggle, and of course relationship destruction, not relationship improvement and health. Because it is no one's job to change for you so that you can be happy. And the only thing to be specific about in relationship to that specific person is to just pay attention to and focus on and appreciate the good qualities of that person and edify those qualities in your journaling and in your conversations with other people as you speak about that lover, that friend, etc., and even to the person, even to that specific person, as you compliment them in your day-to-day life at home. When you compliment them, and you should compliment them about their likable and lovable qualities, but other than that, go general. What do you want? What do you like? And what is easy to appreciate? And why do you want it? 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 To be happy. That's the only reason you want anything. All right, so let's say you want to improve your relationship with your children. First, be general. Describe what kind of relationship you want with your children and with children in general. What kind of a parent do you want to be in a very general way, such as, I want to be a good, supportive, caring, positive, loving parent. I want to be open and allowing and happy. I want to be prosperous. I want to like my kids, and I want them to like me. I want to be able to support them financially and give them whatever they need and show them that life can be fun and prosperous and easy. I want to influence them to realize that they can create what they want, just like I have the ability to create what I want by focusing on what I want and just disregarding what I don't want. I want my children, and I want all children, to be happy and prosperous and thrive and be healthy. And for them to recognize their awesome magnificence and their amazing self-worth and how, just totally amazing and divine they are. I want my kids to have, joyful, prosperous, fulfilling lives. Now that is about as specific as you ever need to get with your children, or anyone for that matter, because every single person creates their own realities, including your own children. You are not the creator for your children, and it is not your job to be a creator for anyone else. Provide the needs for your family that brings you joy to provide, not that it is your obligation and responsibility to provide. But do not allow yourself to become the money slave or the love slave for your lovers and your children. You are not the money creator for your partner, wife, husband, children, or your parents or anybody else. Everyone is responsible for their own wealth creation. Now, they may create and attract that wealth and prosperity through you as a channel, as a conduit, but you are not their direct provider or creator. You must be clear about that as a provider and as a receiver, so that you do not feel disempowered or feel controlled by your wife, husband, parent, or children. Understand and be clear that you may be a conduit for your family to receive the things that they need in life to survive and thrive, but you are not creating for them. You are not the creator for them. You're not their creator. No one can create anything for anybody else. So for all of your human relationships, release everyone from the prison that you have put them in to act in certain ways to please you and take responsibility for your own happiness that is not dependent upon what anyone else does. And break free from the prison others have put you in, and you have willingly submitted to keep the peace, to be responsible for other people's happiness. You are not responsible for your parents' happiness or your lover's happiness or your siblings' happiness or your friends' happiness or your children's happiness or your boss's happiness or anybody's happiness. You're only responsible for your own. And in relationship to other things you want to improve in your life, your relationships, again, with anything. Just go general first, because if you try to be specific, you will start to think about the lack of those specific desires rather than the fullness of those desires. For instance, say you want to lose weight. What do most people do that want to lose weight? Well, they focus on their fatness rather than their fitness. If you want something, you've got to focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. If all you do when you look in the mirror is look at how fat you are, then you'll always be fat. But if you're, quote unquote, overweight or out of shape, etc., then it may be difficult to imagine yourself being a lean, mean, sexy love machine. So what's the number one rule of creating what you want? Go general first. Then when you raise your vibration and it feels good to go specific, now you can be specific about your desires, but until then, go general. So in regards to your body, first write down what you want and why you want it in a general way. So I want to feel good. I want to generally be healthy. I just want to feel happy. I want to feel full of energy and vitality. And so why do I want to feel that way? Because I want to be happy and I want to feel good about myself. And I want to be able to do fun things and athletic things. So now when you raise your vibration, you can get a little bit more specific. And I want to be fit. I want to be in great shape. I want to be generally fit and healthy and full of energy and vitality. And you can keep getting a little bit more specific. Now talk about what you want to gain, not lose. Don't say I want to lose 20 pounds or 20 kilos. Say I want to weigh such and such pounds or kilos. I'd like to like a thin, trim waist. You can even get specific about measurements. I don't want a six-pack. I want six-pack abs. You can get as specific as you like, as long as it feels good to be specific. But if you try to get too far ahead of yourself and say, hey, I want to be as big as Arnold Schwarzenegger or as hot and sexy as a supermodel, well, all I can say is good luck with that. Or let's say you want to improve your relationships with money, because that is exactly how you get what you want. You must improve your relationship with it. So, are you seeing a theme here? You don't get more money by working hard and sacrificing your soul and being talented and knowing the right people. No, none of those things have any leverage whatsoever. You get what you want by improving your relationship with what you want. That means improving your relationship in here. If you struggle with money, that's because you have bought the lie taught to you by your parents and society that money is hard to come by and you must work hard and struggle for it. And that struggle is a virtue, which is bullshit. And you must prove your worth by how much you have struggled. Wham, 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 poppycock, balderdash, bollocks. You've been taught the great lie that to get ahead you must work hard and sacrifice and struggle and prove your worth. But that is all male bovine excrement. So what is your relationship with money and wealth? What social and religious malarkey have you been taught about money and wealth? Have you been taught that you must prove your worth to get what you want? Have you been taught that if you complain enough, you'll get what you want? What limited bullshit programs were you taught about money and wealth that you bought into? Were you taught that rich people are corrupt, greedy Scrooges, or that wealth is bad or evil or not spiritual or sinful? Blah, 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 blah. Now, if you're ready to be wealthy and free financially, you're going to have to be ready to completely give up all of those limiting bullshit programs about money and career and wealth that you have been taught by society. So that's step one. Now, step two is rebuild a healthy relationship with money, wealth, career, riches, and prosperity in general up here. So you need to start journaling about what you like, love, and appreciate about money in a very general way. Don't be specific. No crap like I want to be a millionaire or I want a Lamborghini. It is perfectly all right to have a desire to be a millionaire or have Porsches and Lambos and yachts, etc., but we're not there yet. You're trying to get to the top of the mountain and you're not there yet. You still got a few kilometers to go. You got a few clicks to go. You're not in a open and a high enough vibrational state yet to remotely believe that you can be rich and have those very expensive luxuries yet. So don't go there, girlfriend. Just be general. So, what do you generally want? Financially, and why do you want it? Well, first you want to just focus on general abundance and prosperity and leave money completely out of the picture. Because if you think about money, you're probably going to think about your lack of money rather than your abundance of money. So what do you generally want abundance-wise in your life? That doesn't mean just money-wise, because there's abundance on all levels. So talk about all levels of abundance. Abundance of money, abundance of love, abundance of relationship, abundance of fun, etc., etc. and what in your life is already abundant that you can easily like, love, and appreciate. So what in your life that you already have an abundance of that you can journal about and write about and rampage about. Then so write down your general desires. After that, so after you've done your general desires, about abundance, your general appreciation about what's already abundant in your life. Now, finally, you can go straight for money's throat, as it were. So write down your general desires about money, not specific desires, and the lifestyle, the very general, thriving lifestyle that you want, and specifically why you want it. So, as an example, I want to be, being very general, I want to be very comfortable financially. I want to be open to receiving wealth on every level and receiving it easily, gently, without struggle, etc., etc. I like the feeling, and you can use that a lot. I like the feeling of this. I like the feeling of that. I like the feeling of ease of finances. I like the feeling of being able to easily, use the word ease a lot. I like the feeling of being able to easily pay all my bills and easily have extra money to play with and have fun with and travel with and do fun things with and go out to dinner and buy my family the things they need and buy new clothes and buy a new car and buy myself a boat, etc., etc. So I got a little bit specific at the end, but I was still kind of general. Don't go into the specific car you want. Just say I'd like a new car, or I'd like a newer car. Because if you go for a brand new off the lot car, well, that might be too soon. So career-wise, I want a nice career. I want a good career that's inspiring, or a good business that's easy to run and thrives, or I want a good job that's fulfilling and easy, with nice, generous people and fun people to work with, and nice employers, nice bosses, nice corporate dudes and dudettes, and nice, as far as business goes, I want nice, fun, generous, open, cute, tuned in business partners. I want enough money to start investing. Not a specific amount yet, but I just want to have some extra money to start investing so I can build a nest egg, and then and then more money comes in, and then more money comes in, and it grows and grows, and my investments grow, and my financial freedom grows naturally. So I'm still very general. But now, when you've been doing that a little while, when you've been rampaging generally for a while, now you can get more specific. So I want a red Lexus convertible. I want a Mercedes. I want a yacht. For me, I want a 50 foot catamaran made by Leopard. A Leopard 50 catamaran, and a new house. I want the time and the freedom to travel. Where you can talk about where you want to travel to. I want to go to Greece. I want to go to New Zealand. I want to go to Alaska. I want to go to Antarctica. So why do you want all that? So why do you want the money? Why do you want the travel? Why do you want the job, etc.? Well, I want to be financially free, and I want to be rich and free because it feels good to be free. It's a natural feeling to be free. I am free. My natural way of being is free. It feels good to be free, to do what I want whenever I want. It feels more natural to be able to have that freedom. So use feeling-oriented words. I love the feeling of being able to easily provide for my family and take my family on big, long holidays and buy my kids their own cars and take my honey to the spa and, get her a massage whenever she wants, pay off my parents' home, retire my parents so they can do whatever the hell they want. So instead of saying, I want this money to be happy, instead say, I love the feeling of having this. Whatever it is that you want. Because the feeling, I like this for the feeling of it. I like this for the feeling of it. Because the feeling is the only reason you want anything. The only reason you want the honey or the money or the car or the freedom or the house, etc., is for the feeling of it. You don't want things to make you happy. You want to get happy first. Then the things that make you even happier will naturally manifest into your life. Because if you make getting what you want a condition of your happiness, you are, again, shooting yourself in the foot. So, what did we learn? If you want better relationships with anyone or anything, you've got to change your inner relationship with that person or that thing, and then that relationship will now change and improve to match your inner vibration. If you want a better relationship with something, then become a better person that is in alignment with that naturally has that in their life, that matches the vibration of that. If you want to be rich, how do rich people act? Not the greedy bastards, but the fun rich people. They're having fun with their money, aren't they? They're buying fun things. They're going to fun places. They're doing fun things with fun people. So if you want more love in your life, well then, don't demand and expect other people to love you more. That's not how you get more love in your life, by demanding other people to love you. It doesn't work. You got to be a more loving person who attracts love everywhere you go by being unconditionally loving. In other words, you love other people whether they love you back or not, regardless of what they do, even if they're shits, even if they don't do what you like, you still love them anyway. If you want more money in your life, you got to become a person who is rich in here and in here, in your mind and in your heart, and therefore in your vibration. So become a generous, caring, abundant person in general on all levels, not just monetarily. If you want to get rich financially, make your life rich in general. Make your life abundant on all levels. Then the money will naturally flow and follow that general abundance. Because anytime you're feeling good, you're in a state of abundance. So you're not attacking money specifically. If you're just having fun, you are being abundant. You're going to attract abundance, and that includes money. It includes an abundance of love, an abundance of relationships, an abundance of fun people, an abundance of exciting experiences. If you want specific relationships to improve, then improve your relationships in general. First of all, you got to improve your relationship with yourself, number one on the list. And then you'll naturally treat everyone else lovingly. So you got to treat everybody else lovingly, regardless of what they do. And the relationships that you care most about will follow that loving vibration. You don't have to go for that specific relationship and try to control that relationship and somehow improve that relationship. Just improve your relationships in general with everything and everyone, and then that relationship will improve, or it'll just naturally drift away, and you'll attract a better relationship. So whatever you want in your life, you must become what you desire. If you want health, then you must become healthy in mind and healthy in heart and healthy in body. Will follow your mental and emotional health. Become an embodiment of what you desire, and then you will have and be and do what you desire. The steps of creation are be, then do, then have. Be, do, have. Be, do, have. It's not do, have, then be. It's not if I get what I want, then I'll be happy. So I'll then be able to do what I want to do. To get what I want, if I get what I want, I'll be happy. So then I'll do and work and struggle. And then finally, after a lifetime of struggle, I'll finally be happy because I'll finally get what I want. Sorry, doesn't work. If it worked, everybody on planet Earth would be happy and rich, but they're not. Struggle only creates more struggle and lack of fulfillment and dying with your dreams unfulfilled. Fighting for what you want only attracts more things to fight for and against. So you never ever get anywhere. You always just got another fight, another fight, and another fight. You cannot have a happy result from an unhappy journey. That is completely illogical. The definition of insanity is doing the same things over and over and over again, but expecting a different result. That is insane, and you should be checked in if that is your pattern. So, become what you want first. Enjoy the feeling of having what you want, even though it's not here yet. So, in other words, get happy first. Get happy first. Number one rule, get happy first. Then, finally do. Act when you are inspired to act. And then, finally, after you have after you have become what you want, and then you have taken inspired action by getting focused and getting clarity about what you want, and you have allowed what you want to come to you, finally, you will have what you want. All right. Hope you enjoyed this podcast. If you did, share with your friends. Bless them with these amazing teachings. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please. And come visit me at ZaKaiRan.com, where you can have access to a cavalcade of self-empowering videos and podcasts and articles and books and all kinds of coaching and support to help you become a conscious, deliberate creator of reality so that you can create and attract the happiness, health, wealth, and abundance and freedom that you desire. My name is ZaKaiRan, and I help success-minded people create the happy, abundant lifestyle you love. Thanks again for watching this video or listening to this podcast, and I wish you immense joy and abundance and tons of fun on your magnificent journey of divine creation. And remember to make life a holiday. Woohoo!